Hello and welcome to Heroes of the Storm. Today we are playing Quick Match as Kerrigan. New Kerrigan is out and I'm super excited. I already tried to record, tried, it's the key word there, to record the first match I ever played on New Kerrigan. It didn't go so well in that the recording broke because I disconnected and my computer froze up and everything that could go wrong went wrong there. We did manage to win that game, but I lost a lot of the footage from it, so I figure I'm not gonna show you, a 10-minute quick match video with 15 minutes of the match missing. I do want to show you some of the changes she got on her abilities, some of her new talents, and the build that I tried, and let you know a pretty cool combo that happened in that game. So not a whole lot is super different on Kerrigan. Ravage still leaps to enemies. It does have a shorter range now than it used to. Impaling Blade, still same stun. Primal Grasp has a little bit different of an effect. You pull the enemies in and then you explode a period of time later, dealing damage. This is really cool. Gives her a little bit more burst in her kit, I think. Assimilation still pretty well the same. Maelstrom is the same, but the Ultralisk has changed. This is what I tried out in the last game, and the stun on this Ultralisk is pretty awesome. I love it. I don't know if you can recast it though. I was trying to figure that out in the last game that I played on her, and I couldn't seem to get it to. I'm pretty sure it's a one-time stun on the Ultralisk. Let's see. Yeah, only on spawning does it charge. Talents-wise, she's got a lot of really cool new talents. Pretty much all of these talents at level 1 sound pretty good to me. I think Siphoning Impact and Fury of the Swarm are probably better than Assimilation Mastery, although it's still pretty nice. Level 4, this Kinetic Fulmination is so good. I would not be surprised to see this get nerfed. I used this in the last match, and oh my god, it was brutal. It was just devastating. Level 7, you can get the Queen of Blades here, which is really cool. This is what I took in the last match because the enemy team had a Tracer. Or actually, no, I took Boundless Fury because the enemy team had a Tracer. But you can get the Queen of Blades, or you can go the Blade of Momentum. All of these are pretty good. Level 10, Maelstrom, Summon Ultralisk, same stuff, but the Ultralisk is a little different now. 13, you can get some spell armor now on Kerrigan. You can get the Chrysalisk. It works kind of like the thing Ragnaros has, where he goes underground for a few seconds, heals up. Except this is more like a combination of that and Anubarak's Cocoon, in that it can be killed by the enemy team. Or you can increase the assimilation gain, but this has been changed. She used to have a talent similar to this, but now this reduces the duration of your assimilation shields by 3 seconds. Level 16, Unbridled Energy is amazing. This is what I took in the last one. You combine that with your Kinetic Fulmination, and you do ridiculous amounts of damage. You can get bonus damage on your Impaling Blades. I believe this is a... Oh wow, that's interesting actually. I was thinking this was a damage over time, but it's a damage over time based on your auto attacks, which is interesting. And then Ravage can grant you spell power as well, but I think Unbridled Energy, just getting that 30% right off the bat instead of trying to stack up to the 40, was probably better for your combo. Level 20, pretty much the same. You can get the Assimilation Blades, which I believe is new, increasing your basic attack damage by 2% up for 5 seconds, up to 40%. Psionic Shift is still in, which is the teleport and then generate assimilation shields. We didn't make it to level 20 in that last match. The enemy team had a Tracer, so I took the Boundless Fury here, and the combo that I pulled on this Tracer at the end of the match, I threw out my E, So I would have the explosion primed, and then I just started ravaging that Tracer. I hit her with 2 ravages, then the explosion went off, and then the 3rd ravage killed her. And it was just so fast. Tracer gone. But we're gonna jump into a match on New Kerrigan. Give her another go. Hopefully this game goes just as well, because I'm really liking this so far. You can definitely expect to see some Kerrigan in upcoming Hero League videos, for sure. For sure. If they start playing Kerrigan in HGC after this, I'll be so stoked. I'll be so happy to see Kerrigan in pro games again. That would make me so happy. Alright. I gotta decide what talent I'm gonna go here. We are on Dragonshire, very rotational map, which is pretty good for a Kerrigan. Or at least used to be. Probably still is, considering she does a lot more damage now. That last match that I played went on for, I think, like 16, 17 minutes. At the end of the match, I only had 30k hero damage. I was in every single fight, but people were dying so damn fast that my damage just wasn't super high. It was crazy. Alright, we're gonna get the Ravage grants assimilation shields here. I think this will help. This, once I go in, help me stay in. Some interesting new things you can do with the Kerrigan now. You're not the go in and combo immediately girl anymore. Instead, you can use your Ravages to kind of jump around and poke on the enemy team a little bit, and then, you know, let them, once they start running away, Ravage to them again and hit them with the combo if you want to do it that way. So many different things you can do now. You can kind of vary your play a little more. I don't know why I just hit my fountain there. I did though. A lot of damage on that Zeratul there.
Control them and let loose the Dragon Knight.
Alright, I'm gonna rotate with my teamsters here. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm coming. I'm on my way. Nope, I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to get jumped on, ganked. Do you still get micro lags? Who's he talking to? Oh, Chicken Nuggy.
The dragon's power is yours.
Thought he was talking to me there for a second, because I was about to be like, yeah, I do. I get all kind of lag. Alright.
The swarm could be
Oh, there's 2 here. There's 2 there. Grab that regen globe. Ravage, though, unlike it used to be, now does refund its full mana cost again when you kill like minions and stuff, which is great because that really hurt Kerrigan when that change got implemented, where it just didn't refund all of the mana for killing like a minion or something. That really hurt. A lot.
Alright.
I'm out of here, baby. I'm out of here, baby. Alright, we're gonna get the kinetic fulmination here. We're gonna go in on this Tychus. I don't have a Ravage there.
In progress.
I was trying to Ravage to a minion and get out, but I didn't have the Ravage. I used them all. I burned them all. I shouldn't have done it. No follow-up there. Lily's waiting to try and get a dragon, but they're not gonna take that top lane over just yet. I'm gonna head back down here to my my little lady. I have revenge to get on this Tychus. Well, really, it should be on that Zeratul. He's the one who finished me, but it was the Tychus who I was after, and I was unable to kill. There we go. There's the kill.
Perhaps I'm not the only prodigy here after all.
Get me my Ravage ready. I'm gonna roam up to the mid real quick. Try and gank on this Lily. Missed. I missed her with the combo there.
We are without limit.
I'm gonna roam down. Looks like we're okay down here. Coming back up. Coming back down. I saw the Stitches on the way. And we have the Tychus and the Zeratul down here. There's some good damage on that. Wait for my cooldowns. We're gonna get the Bladed Momentum here, actually. Oh, my Ravage didn't hit him. He blinked it. That's okay. Li Ming went ahead and finished off that kill. I'm gonna rotate up to mid now. Attempt to help us get this dragon here. Oh, that's big damage right there. Missed with the explosion. Didn't stay close enough. It's okay though. We're getting some big damage in. I really need mana here. I need that globe.
You're in my way. My conquest continues.
Trying to save my mana for a critical moment, for a combo that's gonna get a kill. Ah! Alright, I'm just gonna go hit my fountain or something, maybe. I'm out of mana. I can't even combo because I'm out of mana. Alright, we have our level 10s.
I'm pulling back for now.
I think the Ultralisk will be good actually on this map, with a lot of like 1v1, 2v2 stuff going on. This could be a pretty big deal having that extra stun. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. A little bit of some fighting going on in the top lane. I'm coming down here for this camp though.
Make your peace.
Alright, you can see the stacks towards the fulmination down at the bottom under the portrait. It stacks up to 10, and then you can use it, and you get some serious damage. Like, look how big that damage was. Almost 700. And with the spell power later on, you can get that up to, like, over 1,000 damage in a single hit. It's insane. I wouldn't be surprised to see that get nerfed. I really wouldn't.
Nothing stops the swarm.
Now Kerrigan, I did try out night camps on her. I was thinking she might be better at night camps now than she used to be. She's not. She's not any better at night camps than she used to be. Still pretty weak at those. So I would love to go take that night camp, but it's probably not going to happen. Not alone. We'll just use our E here and clear this out with the explosion. There we go. The explosion's pretty good for the wave clear. Pretty good for the wave clear. Can I take this enemy camp? I see 3 of them in the top lane. I'm gonna try. Oh, nope, I'm leaving. Get myself some shielding from my nice friendo here. Go on over here, check that bush for me, bud. Just let him hit on them a little bit. There's 3 of them down here, so I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm gonna rotate up towards mid, I think. And just leave that bot shrine there until we get a kill. A kill is what we need. So I'm gonna come up here and soak this lane.
This world is mine.
And I'm just gonna leave and head on down to the bot lane. I'm taking the safe way because I just didn't want Stitches to interrupt me there with a hook or something stupid. So I'm gonna come down here and capture this thing. And we're gonna get the spell armor here, actually. They have a lot of, between the Zeratul and the Mephisto and all that, there's a lot of spell damage there. So we're not trying to take too much damage from all that. Alright, I'm gonna try and head up here and get this dragon. Let's see if I can get that.
Boldly. You're in my way. Dying.
I could probably turn and fight on that, and probably could have killed the Zeratul, but I probably would have died to the Tychus there, so I'm not looking for that. Oh, hello, Stitches. Fountain in 8. I'm gonna wait for my fountain. Alright, got my fountain. Waiting for something to happen up in the top lane there.
Boldly. You're in my way.
Clear that out a little bit. I'm gonna head down to the bot lane here. Okay. Interesting.
I take no prisoners. This world is
He's just gonna try and poke on me, huh? Get those pokes. That's what he's after. Goodbye. Goodbye, little sir.
easier than expected.
Wasn't even clenching on that one. Knew I had him. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and Hearth. Get healed up. I like the icon on the map for the Ultralisk. Alright, we're going with the Unbridled Energy here. Basically what we want to do with this is any heroic ability that we use to deal damage to an enemy hero grants us 30% spell power. So basically, right before we're going to throw out our full combo, we want to try and get one Ravage off. Or throw out the Ultralisk or something like that. So we can get that spell power. There, unfortunately, isn't any kind of indicator as to whether or not you're getting that spell power. So that kind of sucks. Really hoping they will put something in to kind of indicate, hey, you're getting that spell power or not. That would be really nice. So far, I haven't noticed anything that says, hey, I'm getting that spell power. Big damage there. We're gonna throw the Ultralisk out, let him come back up here, hit on these folks. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm dead. We did get the keep though. And we still have all our forts, so no big deal. That was an awkward fight. Really awkward fight. With the Varian getting gorged and... Are you gonna try to pin that on me? Because I was down here clearing out this lane and almost killing this keep? And showed up just in time for the fight? But it's my fault? Okay. Is he? I have never... He's stabbing them. Melee Rainer in the house. Oh god. Melee Rainer.
The shrines await
Insane.
who will control the Dragon Knight's power. I can sense your fear. This world is mine.
Let's just kill this fort.
Demolish their fortifications.
Fort eliminated.
That's it. We got this.
And then Varian can cap that. We'll head up to the mid lane and get ready
Dragon awaits, heroes.
for whatever's gonna happen here. I'm just gonna clear out this lane here.
Slay them all. Boldly.
And then we'll rotate up top. Gonna use the Ravage and get my spell power here, and then use my explosion.
No mercy.
Or actually, no, I don't get the spell power because I didn't hit a hero. What am I talking about? I'm not smart. I only pretend to be smart. Ooh, good one.
I can do your mistress's bidding. Boldly.
Coming down here. Alright, if the dragon is going to tank the fort, I'll go in on the fort. If not, I'm going in over here. Ah, missed. Missed him. Gorged. That's good for me, because I probably would have died there if I didn't get gorged.
Conquest continues.
Kill. I'm gonna die though. I'm just ravaging to get shields and not die. Is all I'm doing.
This world is
Alright, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, dude. I have no health. Oh ho! Still got him. Or helped get him.
nailed it.
Sneaky Zeratul. Ah, we're going with the psionic shift here. Although I want to see what the upgrade does.
Enlist the aid of these mercenaries.
Okay, this is curious. So if I go with the Tarask upgrade, when he comes out of the egg, does he charge again? If not, then I would completely say this talent is completely worthless. If he doesn't charge every time he comes out of that egg, I would say this talent is garbage. That might need changing. that probably needs changing. How am I doing here? 373, 39k hero damage. Not too great. Not too bad though. I'm doing enough, I think. I'm doing enough. Doing enough to help us get these dragons, and if we had to heads up fight these guys in order to win a dragon every time, I don't know if we get it. I don't know if we get it. Because I'm building more for roaming and fighting smaller fights. Like if I wanted to fight in a big 5-man, I'd definitely go with the Maelstrom. Night camp, guys.
Enlist the aid of these mercenaries.
It's night camp time.
This world is mine. I can sense your fear.
There we go. Enemy team's gonna be looking to come down here and clear out this lane. So I say we go with it, but we're not going to. I definitely think we should fight with that night camp. The spell armor it gives us is pretty substantial, but we're gonna go fight against the enemy night camp, with likely them there defending their night camp. If that's the case,
I am the sword.
we lose this fight. If they're here to fight with the night camp, but looks like Zeratul's down in the bot lane.
I take no prisoner.
Gorge on me, saving the Tychus there, but it's not going to help him much. Missing the combo there. I don't have another Ravage. If I had another Ravage, I could have cleaned that up. But I didn't have another Ravage. I am going to come over here and hit my Fountain. Wow, this doesn't even take very long to wear off. That lasts a pretty long time. That's pretty awesome. Alright, I'm going to come down here to Raynor and attempt to help him out. Uh-oh. Careful, Raynor. There's 3 of them here. I'm not looking to go in on this just yet until Varian arrives. Nope. I missed the psionic shift damage and I didn't get the shielding from it. And I really needed that if I was going to survive that. That was my bad. That was my miss. But we still win the game here. Just hit core. Just hit it. He missed. I'm pretty sure he missed right there. If he had been hitting that sooner, this would be game over. It might still... Yep, still is. Hey! Oh, we almost wasted that dragon there. Not my best Kerrigan game. Pretty rough one, actually. So she's still pretty easy to counter.
MVP.
So maybe it's not OP. Maybe it won't get nerfed. I don't know. Let's take a look at some stats and stuff. I got a thing. Whatever. Nobody cares about that. Stats. 52,000 hero damage, 4, 8, and 4. Not my greatest game. The other match was way better. I was just dominating everybody. I think I should have probably gone with the Maelstrom instead of the Ultralisk. I was expecting, because it's quick match, that there would be a lot less 5-manning in the late game. I was wrong. I was wrong, and I was really counting on that. This talent right here is more for, like, roaming, ganking, smaller fights. The Maelstrom is definitely better if you're going to be fighting against the enemy 5-man, trying to dive in on them. Yeah, I like the build, though. I really like her new talents. I really like her new functions. I'm still having a little trouble getting used to the new range on the Ravage. I find myself hitting the button and nothing happening because I'm basing when I press it off the old range. But that's just going to take some time to get used to, and I'm just going to have to play a lot more games on her to get used to it. Kinetic Fulmination, I think, is just absolutely insane. You get the 10 stacks, and you land one really good combo, and you dish out a ton of pain on the enemy team. I wasn't looking at how much it was hitting for after I took Unbridled Energy, but I'll look for that when I'm editing it, and hopefully I'll see some big numbers in there. But I was starting to miss a lot of my combos in that later game because I was starting to feel pressured. And when you feel pressured, you have a tendency to just kind of throw stuff out there to try and get it out, so just in case you die, which is what I was doing a lot of there. And sometimes just a little bit of patience, not even a whole lot of patience. Like, I'm not saying hold it for like 10 more seconds. I'm saying hold it long enough to make sure it lands. And that's what I wasn't doing. And I think I can do that better, but that'll get better as I play more Kerrigan. I haven't played a lot of Kerrigan in a while, but hopefully, after these changes, I will be playing a lot of Kerrigan in the future. I'm really hoping she's not just going to be insta-banned in every single draft, because that would be unfortunate. I really like Kerrigan. Anyway, let's see, how did the enemy team do? Tychus with 55,000 hero damage, Ming with 80, Raynor with 58. They didn't really compare to us at all in the damage front. Lily, okay, healing isn't tracking for some reason. Interesting. Huh. Healing isn't being tracked at all. 0 for both. That's weird. That's weird. So the only thing that I will say before I end this video is I am really hoping that Blizzard is going to keep up this pace with the reworks, with 2 reworks plus, you know, 2 reworks every so often. That would just really, I think, spice up this game. It would keep the meta churning, I guess you could say. Keep turning the meta over and over and over and over again, so we're not seeing just... I mean, like, think about HGC, right? From mid-season Brawl until about 2 weeks ago, the meta was pretty much the same. Try to get Diablo, Irel, and Deckard on the same team. That's about it. That's about it. Depending on the map, maybe there were some maps where you play like Hanzo or a Hammer, but I really think just constantly reworking these older heroes and spicing up the game like this could potentially let us see more and more variations in heroes picked in pro play, which is something that I would really love to see personally. I'd love to see a lot less of the same heroes in pro play. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode.